So I just want to remind you that we're talking about Robinson projection maps. Projection maps are special maps that are made to try to make the flat map more accurate, even though it's representing a spherical surface. And this is a picture of the Robinson projection map. You'll notice I drew a couple lines on it. You'll see why in a second. Um, and this was invented by a guy in the United States as a way to try to keep most of the land masses about the right size and shape so that there'd only be a little bit of stretching toward the North Pole and the South Pole. So let's look at today's questions. In which ocean do the equator and the prime meridian meet? So the first thing I did was I took my marker and I traced the equator. And then I found the label for the prime meridian and I traced the prime meridian. And where they meet is right here off the coast of Africa. And you can tell right next door, it tells us which ocean that is. That's the Atlantic Ocean. So question number one is, in which ocean do the equator and prime meridian meet? That would be the Atlantic Ocean. Then it says, which continent is divided in half by the prime meridian? So now I got to go to my prime meridian line. And I see that it cuts off a little bit of Europe, but I guess I wouldn't say that that's in half. That takes a tiny little bit of Europe, and Europe goes clear over here to the Ural Mountains, so that's not in half. And it does cut off part of Africa, but I also don't think that's probably half because that goes way over here. It looks like it's a little bit here and a little bit here. So I keep going down and keep going down, and it looks like the only continent that it cuts in half, and even that might be in question, is Antarctica. So the answer for number two is Antarctica.